And now, what are you? What do you believe in? Are you a Christian? Are you a Jew? What would you say? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
He's a Christian now, isn't it?
I wish they just gone into a little more detail, because they only say it for a couple seconds. And Tommy says, well, we'll watch. I just want to go back and repeat that part. But Tommy says something like he used to not believe. Again, I always thought he was like an atheist or an agnostic based on things that he said. And he came out wearing a rosary. So I was like, did he convert? And then Tusi, who knows him, posted a video, and he said that Tommy officially converted to Christianity in prison. So I heard that from Tusi, but I didn't hear that from Tommy himself. But here's Tommy saying he's a Christian. Anyway, back that up a little bit. Let's hear that again.
And now, what are you? What do you believe in? Are you a Christian? Are you a Jew? What would you say? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian?
I'm a Christian, yeah. I've been pushed more. So I used to say that I didn't believe. My mum was a Catholic.
You catch that? He said he used to say he didn't believe. That's what I recall. I just didn't remember any official position. So anyway, I'm going to back it up again, guys, because anyway, this may clear things up for people.
And now, what are you? What do you believe in? Are you a Christian? Are you a Jew? What would you say? Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian?
I'm a Christian, yeah. I've been pushed more. So I used to say that I didn't believe. My mum was a Catholic, brought up. But then as I've seen the attacks on Christianity, and I've also seen the decay in British society, and the fall of Britain has come from the fall of belief. Since we've stopped believing, and what built Great Britain? Christianity. What built everything about us, everything about our nation that everyone wants to come to it and make it a success was built on Christianity. Since that's descended, since it's been coming under attack, since people have left it, it's left a void. And that void's being filled. And if we want to understand and remember who we are, we need, as part of our identity, I say to some people, even if you don't believe in Christianity, you don't have to believe in Jesus. That's what built us as a nation. That must be protected. That's part of our identity. But when it comes to the Israel and Jew things, I think Qatar, if you look at Qatar.
This is interesting. He switches to basically the forces that are trying to undermine things and replace them with Islam. And he goes into Qatar. As far as that point he's making, now this is interesting because like Carl Benjamin, we just saw, he calls himself an agnostic. So he doesn't really believe, but he's saying in effect, I'm still going to go to church and so on, because it's almost like it's responsible citizenship. Here's the thing. It's like when people are saying, hey, we need to go back to Christianity, is it like just a practical thing? Okay, I don't really believe this stuff, but I understand it's important for people to believe. And this is the only thing that can actually stand against the combined forces of Islam and communism and all the other crazy stuff that's going on in society. We need something strong. And if we're all divided up and arguing with each other about, Christianity and atheism and this stuff, we're weakening ourselves and we're basically paving the way for other things to come and conquer us, which is why all these groups want us arguing over all these things constantly and so on, because it weakens the fabric of society and so on. So you have some people who are thinking along the lines of, in order to save our society, yeah, we need to turn to Christianity. And it's not, hey, I actually believe that Jesus Christ is Lord and he died on the cross for sins and rose from the dead. It's here's something that our society needs and so on. So Carl Benjamin, he was along the lines of like, again, it's like a responsible citizen needs to go to church and bring your family there and make sure that your kids are around this when they're growing up. And so that it doesn't seem weird like it does to the people who are raised, in the atheist generation. And so the question is like, what does Tommy mean there? I don't know. He came out wearing a rosary and so on. So does he like actually believe in Christianity, or because what he just said, it sounds like a practical thing, like a pragmatic thing. Like this is what our society needs to avoid falling apart. But guess what? That can also lead you to believing like, I didn't believe in Christianity, but I'm seeing the effects of turning against Christianity, everything falls apart. So maybe I need to take this more seriously. That can actually help people think about things more clearly and more carefully and so on. Guess what? Sitting in prison for 7 months in a cell will do that as well. So interesting. I'd like to hear him talk about this a little more. I wish he had talked about it a little more.